What's up guys, welcome to new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today we are continuing with the RPG Tutorial Series, and in this episode we will add some XP to the player when we open up a chest or eliminate an enemy. It is going to be a very easy video to follow, so let's get started. Okay, so right now if I press play and go with my chest, you can see we can interact with it, we can open this up and so on, right? But it will be nice to get some XP. So what we're going to do is select this chest blueprint and just press Ctrl E to open the blueprint up and edit it. As you can see, we have this open chest function. Well, in this case is an interface, and we can double click to open this up, and as you can see it will play the opening animation and it will basically do the quest of opening a chest if so, and return the item if there's an item assigned, which we can add, right? For example, it will give us this item. Now, what we can do is add an extra thing. Right when we get the player character, we can just access the get player stats component, where we have all the health, stamina, and XP and levels, and we can just call the add XP function. It should be called add XP. Oh, increase XP. There we go. And we can just plug this in here and set the number. For example, I don't know, 200, right? When we open up a chest, it will give us 200. Maybe that's too much, I don't know. But what we can do is make it a variable that we can access from outside, right? Which it would be instance editable variable, so we can edit it from the details panel in the actor selected in the world. So we can just right click, promote variable. This will be added XP, right? And we can just press compile, press this eye icon, so it will mark as instance editable. And so now, as you can see, we can put some XP on here in the details panel for each individual chest in our levels. And now, when I press play, I can go and look at the top right corner. Go, boom! I get the XP and I level up, right? Which is really cool. As you can see, there's also a problem, which is I can open up the chest multiple times. So we need to make sure that we can only open it once. So we can just create a new variable, which will be chest opened, right? Let's make it separate. So chest opened, right? And if chest opened is not boolean, so it is basically not true, we are going to make a branch and open the chest. But immediately we will set chest opened to be marked as true. And now, as you can see, I can go here, open the chest up, and I can only do it once, which is very important. Okay, cool. So cool. Now we get some XP when we level up and get our chest, but let's do the same when we eliminate one of our enemies. So let's go ahead and select, I don't know, this enemy here, right? Make sure to select the AI blueprint, not the dummy, okay, because they're different things. I mean, if you want to also get XP when you eliminate a dummy, but that's really just for testing. So let's go to our actual enemy AIs, which are this. Press Ctrl E to open them up, and as you can see, I believe that we are here already in the event any damage. So basically, when the enemy is dead in this case, we do all the stuff that we need to do to stop the movement, activate ragdoll, play all these sounds, and mark the quest as true. But what we can do is one more thing, which is in here when we get the character, you say get player stats, just as we did with the chest, and do increase XP, right? And then what XP will do exactly the same thing. In this case, let's do a bit less, maybe like 100, right? And we can just right click, promote it as a variable, and then just move it down, and it's a bit better over here, right? And then click the eye icon, so it will be instance editable. Oh, of course you can also click here, and now you can change the individual XP that it will give for each enemy. For example, now here I will have access to that. There we go. Add XP, and for each of the enemies. Now with this, if we go to AI, okay, we can see that we have the boss. So we can also make sure to have it on the boss, but because this is a child of BPAI, all of that would already be handled, and that will work. If we go to class defaults, you will see that we have added XP variable, so this will also apply for the boss. We don't need to do any logic because the boss is a child of this blueprint. and that should work. So if I were to eliminate, you know, an enemy, which you know, let's attempt to do so, I will basically go ahead and get that, right? One thing that I will do is basically just, you know, kind of move the ramp here. Okay, let's move the ramp, make it taller. There we go. And then I will just, you know, press play, get you know, the bow, go ahead and equip the bow, and oh god, okay, I forgot about this enemy, which I left in this part. Okay, it's gonna kill me, right? My goodness, the AI is very the companion is very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna eliminate this one, okay, and oh, for the quest gear, okay, let's just kind of bug it in. Let's just throw it out of the map, okay? And then this one, I'm gonna delete it because it's very annoying. And now I can just go here, equip the bow, and let's eliminate the enemy AI. Let's take a look. Boom, boom, boom. We can also grab the XP from the quest. We're already level 2, and I can go here. Gonna hit the enemy just hard. Come on, let's go into his. There we go, and boom, we have more XP. As you can see at the top right, you know, we got 100 at the 250. So that is working. You know, now when you eliminate enemies, that will work, and you know, we're good to go. Let me just reopen the level so no changes are applied. There we go, don't save, and good. So now everything will work. If you found this tutorial helpful, I would really appreciate it if you look at the video and subscribe to my channel. Remember that you have access to the creative files through Patreon and YouTube members. Join my Discord server. Check out my new course with Game Dev 3 on how to make a stealth game and Unreal Engine. Follow me on my socials. And now, yes, with all that said, bye bye.